Hey guys, what's up? Temperistic here, bringing you another Need to Know News video. We've got a ton of stuff to talk about, so let's get started with Halo, of course. So first thing is there is a new cinematic launch trailer that you can see right here, and basically what it is, it shows off little snippets of every single cinematic trailer there is in the game, from when you start the campaign to when you finish a level, and then the outro of the even the one after the credits with Cortana talking to Gravemind. It shows pretty much everything. It's 2 minutes and 32 seconds long, and there is about 56 to an hour of 56 minutes to an hour long of content with just the cinematicness of the game. So if you want to check it out, it's a really good watch. You can see these screenshots from it. You see Master Chief talking to Cortana, the Heretic leader, the ring blown up, Tartarus, and then the Arbiter walking around with brutes when they're taking over the elites, and now the brutes are going to protect the prophets instead of the elites. And the next thing, the Halo 2 Anniversary Gravemind footage has been released, and it is the whole entire campaign level of Gravemind, so if you want to check it out, please do. Gravemind looks really ridiculous, really sick, really nasty, really scary in this new Halo 2 Anniversary 1080p 60 frames per second. They really outdid him. He's all like bloody now. He has teeth. It's really freaky, and you can just check it out right here. And the graphics are insane with the campaign level. Next thing, Halo Master Chief Collection ranks have been detailed. You have Franco Connor right here talking about ranks. He says you can see ranks of the players in the matchmaking lobby, and if you select a player, you can see their highest ever rank. So right here in this picture, you can see in the top right-hand corner, Team Slayer, rank 1, and then if you would go into like Halo Esports or Team Hardcore, you'll see your level right here. And then you have your gamer tag and a couple other things. So basically, they're going to be using the same ranking system that they had in Halo 2 with probably a couple tweaks, but basically it's going to go the same way. You know, you win, you have a bar of experience, you win, you go up, you lose, you go down. And hopefully on their website, which is HaloWaypoint.com, they'll be showing that bar like Bungie did back in the day, where you'd go on Bungie's website and you can actually see the bar of experience and how many games you need to win. And then if you lose one more game, you'll rank down so you can, know how long it's going to take you to rank up or rank down. So it's really awesome. They're copying it, and they're not adding some stupid credit, experience system like they did in Halo 4 and Halo Reach, and they're actually using ranks this time around. Next thing, Halo 2 Anniversary Scarab Skull gameplay, which you can check out right here. I believe Green Skull is the one who's showing this off, but basically, with all the glitches and fun stuff that you found out in the original Halo 2, they're going to be keeping it the same with adding a couple tweaks. So he's going to be showing off him having the Scarab Skull, which makes it so every weapon that he has will shoot out the Scarab primary weapon. It's kind of, you have to be careful when you use it because you can kill yourself. It's really deadly and really good to go through the legendary campaign and get the easy achievements by using that skull. And then we have a Halo 2 Anniversary Shrine walkthrough. If you don't know what Shrine is, it is the remake of Sanctuary, which they are renaming every single every single map of the 6 that they're going to be remaking in Halo 2 Anniversary because they kind of have to or something like that. But here's a 1080p 60 frames per second gameplay of Shrine, and then they're going to be doing a walkthrough, of course. So please check that out. Next thing, we have Halo 2 Anniversary Half Naked Man / Developer Easter egg. If you didn't know, back when you started the Gravemind level in the original Halo 2, you could see the half-naked guy dancing. It's the same half-naked guy that you saw at the last level of the campaign in Halo 3 when you go into that room. That is across from the terminal, I believe. And you make a sick little nade jump, and then you can find this guy. And they're going to be keeping it the same, except they're going to be changing who's going to be the guy, and he's going to be hiding right here. That was an old Bungie employee, and now Frank O'Connor is going to be the person that is going to be in that little cinematic before the campaign level actually starts, and he's going to be hiding right around this little corner. So that's pretty cool, pretty fun, adding little Easter eggs and keeping things as fun as they were in the original classic Halo 2 version. And then we're going to get into competitiveness here. Master Chief Collection launch invitation rosters announced. They've already been announced. We already pretty much know everybody who's on the roster. There's been a change here, and then we have the logos. So let's check them out really quick. So we've got Optic Gaming. On Optic Gaming, you have Flamesword as the captain, and then Pistola. You have Ace, the Halo 4 Global Champion, and then Snipe Down, who's just a beast. Next is VWS. You have Nated and Legit, who teamed together on Storm Ventures back in Halo 2, and then Goofy and Mikwin rounding out the team. The Agency was also an old Halo 2 team with Victory X as the only original member, and then Fear Yourself was on 5K back in the day. So you got Ninja being the captain, then Hysteria, Fear Yourself, Victory X. I believe the Hype's coming back with Formal. He is the Call of Duty star right now on Envious, and then Lethal, APG Maniac. TCM, who won the first ever Halo 2 Anniversary Tournament back in Cologne, Germany. It's Riot's Chalky, Ramirez, and Foxy. Straight Rippon's coming back with T-Squared, of course, being the captain, and he picked up Ryan Roy, and Straight Sick. STK making a return, the original God Squad, with Ogre 2 being on the team, Heinz is the captain, and then Snakebite and Royal 2. And Purple Rain, the fun team that's going to be going just to have a couple laughs. But they did replace the player. Chris Bucket was actually supposed to be on the team with Gandhi, Maven, and Legion, but actually replaced him with Elitist, which actually makes the team a little bit better, in my opinion. Chris Bucket, no offense to him, but he's just, a commentator. He was pretty good. I heard back in Halo 1 days he competed in a couple tournaments, but now he's a commentator, and it's awesome that Elitist is going to be put in there because Elitist is actually a pretty good player. If you don't know who Elitist is, he was on Give Me My Money, which was a pro team that bounced around the placings between 10 and 16 placings, bounced around the top 16 back in the Halo 3 days, I believe. And he teamed with Mikwin was actually on Give Me My Money as well, and a couple other people that I remember. Give Me My Money, I think Randa was on there too. I'm trying to remember the other players, but he was on that team. He has a lot of experience playing original Halo games, so he should be rounding out that team pretty good. Now they have a better chance of taking a game off of one of these teams. Their coaches, Diesel's going to coach STK. Elamite Warrior, who is the older brother of Ace, is going to be coaching Optic Halo. Mr. X, who coach Evil Geniuses. They used to be Complexity. He's going to be coaching, I believe, the Hype. Tao is coming back to coach Agency. Wolfman, he is a local around the Washington area. He's SK and Hysteria is local, and Loki's local. He's a pretty good player. He was a semi-pro back in Halo 3 days. I believe he got top 24 placing once. I'm not sure. But he's definitely a good player, and he knows what he's doing, and he's going to be a good fit for the coach spot on VWS. I have no idea who Xavier is. He is in the European team, and he's going to be coaching TCM. Walshy, of course, everybody knows who he is. Unfortunately, he couldn't get picked up on any of these teams. There was just no spot open, or people didn't want to pick him up for whatever reason, and he's going to be coaching Straight Rippin', which is actually scary, having Walshy and T-Squared on the same team, coaching and coming up with strategies. And yeah, so those are going to be the teams for this Invitational, which kicks off on November 8th and ends on the 11th of November, the same day that Halo Master Chief Collection comes out. So this is an awesome event to build up even more hype going into the game, and I cannot wait for the tournament. Now going into Destiny, we have a DLC release date revealed for The Dark Below. It's going to be coming on December 9, 2014 on all the platforms, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One, and it's going to cost $19.99. A lot of people thought that it should cost somewhere around like $10 because of the DLC, some of it being in the game already, and people have found it and exposed them, and now they're pretty much saying that Bungie is ripping them off and all this stuff, and yeah, but it is what it is. People made videos showing that the DLC was already in there, but there's going to be new weapons, armor, and exotics. They're going to be raising the light level cap from 30 to 32, and you're going to be able to hold more bounties than 6, so that's pretty cool. 3 new multiplayer maps. Pathian is the first one, and you can read about each one of these maps. It's set in the Vex Temple within the Black Garden. Pathian features tight quarters and Vex-designed landscapes. The second one is the Cauldron. It's housed within an abandoned high ritual site for frenetic tight quarters combat. And then the last one is Skyshock. Players will battle in an interplanetary defense array across both vehicle and infantry engagements. You get 1 new strike, which is the Will of Crota. 2 new strikes available if you're on the PlayStation. 1 new raid. It's called the Crota's End and takes place in the depths of the Hellmouth. So there's a bunch of screenshots here that you can check out to get hyped for The Dark Below if you're going to be getting that on December 9th. So yeah, and then one more thing with Destiny. We've got new locations and gameplay and even more screenshots right here. A couple new ones for weapons, armor, and shaders. And then there's going to be new activities, new cooperative strike. Of course, we'll talk about that. And then Crota's End, which is the 6-player raid. So yeah, a couple new screenshots here. Nothing really, mind blowing. I'm guessing that's one of the bosses that you're going to be fighting. Maybe that's Crota. Who knows? But looks pretty epic. Unfortunately, I won't be playing in this because I'll be too busy with Master Chief Collection. But I hope everybody else enjoys it. Other than that, that is obviously all the news I got for you guys today. Also, one last thing to talk about. If you don't already know, the Halo Master Chief Halo 2 Anniversary documentary came out today. So go check it out. If you're on your Xbox 360 or Xbox One, it is free. You don't have to pay for it. It is about 62 minutes long. They talk about everything Halo 2 when it was first being introduced into the scene. Talking about Halo 1, the early build of it, how people weren't really sure if this was really going to be good for the console to bring first-person shooters to it. So I watched it. It was sick. It was epic, and I got goosebumps the whole time. It's really awesome. You get some exclusive stuff that you're probably not going to see anywhere else unless you watch this documentary. So you can watch it on your 360, your Xbox One. Just go to your video, Xbox video, where all the movies are, and it should be somewhere there, or maybe it's on the front page. It was on the front page on the Xbox One, which is where I watched it. But it's free. It's free. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. So go check it out. I really recommend it if you're a Halo fan, because there's some stuff in here that you're not going to be able to see anywhere else. So check it out. And with that said, that's all the news, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another video. And hope you guys have a happy Halloween, and yeah, stay safe.